The media is treating Kamala gently due to affirmative action. You see, they're always projecting. You are the recipient of incredible white privilege, Nepo baby, Greg Kelly, and that you're projecting on a woman who pulled herself up, had an immigrant parents, and worked hard and got there. Her whole family is full of excellence, by the way. But okay, see what Newsmax Greg Kelly is suggesting. Well, here it is. He says Kamala Harris is being treated gently because of affirmative action. Play it for us.
She's agreed to an interview, her first one. Her first one. How is she pulling this off? How are these poll numbers the way they are? Maybe they're not. Maybe it's all fake. But this is what's happening tomorrow night.
We are learning that CNN will hold an exclusive interview with Kamala Harris, her first since becoming the Democratic presidential nominee. Her running mate, Tim Walz, will join as well for this first interview.
Wow, you hear all that music? It's breaking news. It's a big deal. She's going to be on television taking questions. This is an abomination when you think about it. That she can, what is this? Affirmative action? I know people say, oh, you're not supposed to say that. It's not a DEI hire, but who else would be treated this gently?
Yeah. I know it's not worth it, but he said it. So let's talk about it, Jackson, here. As I said, he's a Nepo baby.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
Do you honestly think if you lined up, you sending out these, your real video resume when you do what we do, and the powers that be look at it, generally white men, sometimes white women, for the most part. And you say, let's narrow this down. We want the best and the brightest. Do you honestly believe that in a blind study, they would come up with this guy, Greg Kelly? Do you honestly believe
he's like the caricature?
He wouldn't be in Paducah, Kentucky, let alone on national television. And no slight to Paducah, but you understand what I'm saying. How about Yakima? Okay, you wouldn't pick him. You just wouldn't, Jackson.
That's why he's on Newsmax.
Right. Yeah. Before that, it was Fox.
Yeah, but to me, it's just, first and foremost, it's always fascinating to me that conservative outlets don't consider themselves to be part of the media. Not even Fox News. That's one of the biggest cable news. A couple of weeks ago, their numbers were down, but generally speaking, Fox News is the largest cable news network in the country. But they're not part of the news. And then also, so you already know that they're unfair and very critical of Kamala Harris for everything. But then progressive media is critical of her as well, whether it be for her policy positions or concern over her stance on Gaza. So it's just not true that Kamala doesn't get scrutinized in the media. And even if that was true, who cares? Like, what difference does that make to Donald Trump, who's supposed to be this massive strongman who can just win anything, who lost in 2020, who's losing all his court cases, who's bankrupt XYZ times, everything he touches goes into the dumpster. And again, as we covered, when Donald Trump does do interviews, he can't stop and help himself from saying ridiculously stupid things. So, this is just a bunch of whining and complaining. And of course, they had to make it racist because they know no other tune. But yeah, it's stupid. And it's really just fueling her rise to power, honestly.
I think you're right. But, the other side of it is people don't like it when it looks like someone's not being given tough questions, given the prominent position they're seeking. People don't like it when it looks like someone's gotten a free pass. They don't like it at all. Something's just come across my desk. Just want to remind you, prosecutors have decided not to press charges against Greg Kelly several weeks after the son of NYPD Commissioner Ray Kelly was accused of sexually assaulting a woman. Okay, so they didn't charge him.
Oh,
they didn't charge him. Oh, there's more. Okay, but again, Greg Kelly was not charged with this accused of a 28-year-old paralegal several years ago. Maybe maybe he's innocent, or maybe he got a free pass. I don't know. Sometimes they don't proceed because Dad's the ex-police commissioner. Sometimes they don't proceed because there's a lack of evidence. Sometimes they don't proceed because you didn't do it, and maybe it's a lie. I know where I'm kind of landing, but I'll keep it to myself. People don't like it, Jackson, when it appears a high-profile person is getting a pass.
It's not even true though. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not even true. Like again, not only is right-wing media critical of her, so is left-wing media. And not just that, corporate media, MSNBC, CNN, oh, where is she? She's got to do an interview. Like it's just not true.
That's
it's just
right.
not true.
'Cause you
but you
wanted
got
to
to
do
say
it.
something.